Next is about Shiroroga. अथाथ शिरोरोगविज्ञानीयम् अध्यायं व्याख्यास्यामः यथोवाच भगवान् धन्वन्तरिः। शिरो रुजति मर्त्यानां वातपित्तकफैः त्रिभिः सन्निपातेन रक्तेन क्षयेण कृमिभिस्तथा सूर्यावर्त अनन्तवात अर्धावभेदक शङ्खकैः एकादशप्रकारस्य लक्षणं सम्प्रवक्ष्यते. 11 types of शिरोरोग are described as वातपित्तज कफज सन्निपातज रक्तज क्षयज सूर्यावर्त अनंतवात अर्धावभेदक शंखक are the 11 of them. Now headache as such is one of the major issues in the health area, and WHO, because it's WHO concerns about all the major clinical issues, and it has released a document on the headache disorders, group of disorders which can present as headache. And I have just put the key facts about that. The key facts about the headache factor is headache disorders are among the most common disorders of the nervous system, and it has been estimated that almost half of the adult population have headache at least once within the last year. Headache disorders which are characterized by recurrent headache are associated with the personal, societal and burdens of pain, disability, damaged quality of life and financial cost. Worldwide, a minority of people with the headache disorders are diagnosed appropriately by a healthcare provider, because the issue is the accurate diagnosis of a headache disorder is always difficult, and it's a major headache for the clinical care provider, and very few people are diagnosed correctly with the headache conditions. Majority of the patients are misdiagnosed. Headache has been underestimated, under-recognized and undertreated throughout the world. Globally, it has been estimated that prevalence among the adults of current headache disorder, that's symptomatic at least once within the last year, is about 50%. And half of the 3/4 of the adults aged 18 to 65 years in the world have had headache in the last year, and amongst those individuals, 30% or more have reported migraine and headache on 15 or more days every month after 1.7 to 4% of the world's adult population. So, headache is a major common condition as such, and it is classified as a primary headache, and the primary headache, migraine, tension type headache, cluster headache and medication overuse headache. Then you have a large number of conditions which are considered as secondary headache, where the causes other than that of the relationship to the area of the head can be presented as a headache. A large number of conditions, it could be simple factors like overexertion, it could be related to the food, it could be related to the different systemic disorders like intracranial space occupying lesions which can present that, or which can be presented due to the systemic pathology like renal system and so on. Now, as far as the clinical conditions are concerned, Sushruta's classification of the headache is quite practical, and they can be identified clinically. Now, among them, the Vataja Shiroroga is Yasya Animittam Shiraso Rujashta Bhavanti Tivraha Nishichati Matram Bandhopatapeshcha Bhaved Visheshaha Shirobitapas Samiradena. Vataja variety of the Shirashura will be presented with the severe pain which occurs all of a sudden, and often it occurs at night. There is a circadian rhythm. It tends to more occur at night as such, or it can also occur when there is some compression or a pressure or maybe exposure to the sunlight, which can result in a headache. In the present day situation, there is one condition called as cluster headache, and the cluster headache is characteristically presented as attacks are having usually short duration and occur usually at a periodical interval, and that again particularly during sleep or early morning hours. That's exactly what Sushruta has said as Nishichata Matram, where it occurs in the night as such. And it usually corresponds with the onset of rapid eye movement, that in the sleep, in the beginning of the sleep, you have the rapid eye movement sleep, and at that stage the headache tends to occur. And the characteristically the cluster headache would have a presentation of a periods lasting from 7 days to 1 year, and then they may be just have a pain-free interval lasting for a duration like 3 to 4 months. So it occurs animittam, without any specific reason. There is a incidence of the headache, and it can persist for more than a year, either without remission or with remissions lasting less than 3 months, and it is further divided into subcategories: chronic cluster headache and from onset, and chronic cluster headache evolving from episodic chronic headache. That's how the issue is, classification is there. Then in the Pittaja variety of the Shirashula, यस्य उष्णम् अंगारचितं यथैव दह्येत धूप्येत शिरो अक्षिणासं शीतेन रात्रौ च भवेद् विशेषः शिरो अभितापस्तु पित्तकोपात्. In case of the Pittaja variety, there would be a temperature, the local temperature is raised, and the patient would have burning sensation in the head, eyes and so on, and it can again trigger more at night when it is cold. When the patient is exposed to the cold or at night, it tends to occur due to the Pittaja. Now, this kind of a situation is characterized by inflammatory disorders of the nasal tract, the sinusitis. Now, sinusitis again is categorized into 4 categories as acute rhinosinusitis, subacute rhinosinusitis, recurrent acute sinusitis, or chronic rhinosinusitis. Now, acute rhinosinusitis is exactly the Pittaja variety, where the patient would have a sudden onset, short duration, clinical symptoms, febrile clinical symptoms would be there. Whereas in the subacute conditions, it will be more of discharge than really febrile conditions. It can last for more than 12 weeks, and which is somewhat resembling that of the Kaphaja variety or the other varieties which we will come across that. Then chronic rhinosinusitis, where there will be desiccation, thickening, and that's also a different thing. So from Sushruta's point of view, probably the Pittaja variety of Shirashula may be considered as a acute rhinosinusitis, whereas chronic rhinosinusitis is a very typical presentation of the Kaphaja variety, where Shirogatam, just Kaphopadigdham, Guru Pratishthabdham, Atho Himam cha, Shunakshikutam, Madhanam cha, yasya Shirobhitapasa Kaprakopat. In the Kaphaja variety, there would be a Upadigdha, Upaleha, there would be a thick discharge present in the nose, and the patient would have heaviness in the head, and even the whole area of the head, like around the orbit, Akshikuta is around the orbit, or even in the face. And this is typical of the chronic sinusitis, where the patient would have a continuous aching type of the pain, very thick discharges, or many times the discharges do not come out at all. The patient may not have the discharges at all. That kind of a clinical presentation is chronic rhinosinusitis, which could be considered as the Kaphaja Shirashula. And when it comes to question of treatment also, if you follow these principles of the doshas, the result would be seen as such. Then Shiro Abhitape Trite Pravurte Sarvani Lingani Samudbhavanti, in the Tridoshaja variety, all the clinical features would be seen. Then Raktatmakaha Pittasmana Lingaha Sparshasatvam Shiraso Bhavetya. Raktaja variety of the Shirashula would have almost the same clinical features as that of the Pittaja, that's acute rhinosinusitis, but the only the pain would be more severe, and there will be hypersensitivity at the area, at the head area. There will be hypersensitivity. Of course, this is also can be seen in acute rhinosinusitis in a few of the patients, where the clinical symptoms are very virulent. Then the next variety of the Shirashula is the Kshayaja Shirashula. Vasa Balasak Shatasambhavanam Shirogatanam Iha Sankshayana Kshaya Pravurtaha Shiraso Abhitapaha Kasto Bhavet Gurajo Atimatram Samsedana Chardana Dhumanasrihi Asradimosheste Vivruddhimeti. Kshayaja variety of the Shirashula is produced due to the abnormalities of the body tissues like kapha, medas, or even due to the injury, and there will be some atrophic changes or changes which result in malfunctioning of the structures of the head. It produces a severe pain in the head, and it aggravates by stress, samsvedana or chardana, dhuma, nasya. Any of those protocols of the treatment, that's anything which is intervening in the head area, that can be presented as the headache, and the Raktamokshan also can result in the headache conditions. Now, the clinical symptoms of this sort is categorized as a tension type headache, particularly episodic tension type of the headache. Episodic tension type of the headache are always triggered by either psychological stress or physical stress or maybe exposure to bright sunlight or exposure to bright light, etc., where there would be episodes of the headache, which usually to make the diagnosis of the headache is at least 10 episodes of the headache, which lasts from 30 minutes to 7 days, and it should be having the clinical features like a pressing or tightening quality, mild to moderate intensity, bilateral location, no aggravation from climbing stairs or similar routine physical activity. See that climbing stairs or physical activity producing the headache is characteristic of sinusitis-like condition, whereas in case of the tension headache, it is not related to the routine physical activity, but it is related to the stress, extraordinary stress, and that kind of a headache is considered as a tension type of the headache. And clinically, it's very difficult to identify exactly whether it's a tension type of the headache or other conditions. Only after ruling of the other underlying pathologies, you may have to conclude this as the tension type of the headache. Now, the Krimiya variety is Nistudyate yasya shiro atimatram sambhakshamanam spatitiva chantaha घ्राणाच्च गच्छेत् शरीरं सरक्तं शिरोवितापः कृमिभिस्वघोरः. In the Krimiya variety, there again there will be severe headache which involves the whole of the head area, and the patient feels as if the head is getting cracked. Like even there could be discharges from the nose, which could be blood mixed or watery discharges. Now this is what we see in case of the rhinosinusitis with the allergic manifestation. Chronic allergic manifestations where the patient may even have atopic rhinitis. That condition resembles that of the Krimiya variety of the Shirashula. Then another is Suryavarta or Adityavarta or Bhaskaravarta. Suryodayam ya pratimandamandam akshibhruvam samupaiti gadham vivartate cha amshumata sahiva suryapavrttau vinivartate cha शीतेन शांतिं लभते कदाचित् उष्णेन जन्तु सुखम् आप्नुयात् च सबभास्करावर्तम् उदाहरन्ति सर्वात्मकं कष्टदं विकारम्. And the Tridoshaja variety, which is again a situation where the clinical presentation will be presented with the circadian rhythm, that the incidence of the headache usually starts at the early morning and it will just go on increasing at the middle of the day, and then again in the evening, by night it gets reduced spontaneously. This kind of a headache is characteristically of a chronic rhinosinusitis where there would be huge accumulation of the fluid in the sinus, and it usually gets reduced by exposure to the cold, and when it is occasionally even the warmth also can produce comfort, but majority of the patients of chronic rhinosinusitis with the accumulation of the fluid there, they would not feel comfortable with the warmth, but they will be feeling comfortable with the cold, and there could be gross atrophic changes. Many times there could be a polyp also, nasal polyp also. Such conditions are the Suryavarta conditions. Now then the Anantavata is doshastu dushtaha trayevu manyam sampidya ghatasu rujam sudivram कुर्वन्ति सा अक्षिभ्रुवि शङ्खदेशे स्थितिं करोत्याशु विशेषतस्तु गण्डस्य पार्श्वेतु करोति कम्पं हनुग्रहं लोचनजांश्च रोगान् अनन्तवातं सप्तमु उदाहरन्ति दोषत्रयोत्थं शिरसो विकारम्. Anantavata is a Tridoshaja Vyadhi, and where again there would be a pain which involves the whole area of the neck as well as the temporal area and the orbital area. That's exactly the areas of the trigeminal nerve supply, and it presents with acute episodes of pain, or even there could be motor signs like some tremors or twitchings of the muscles, or there could be even abnormalities of the vision, or there could be even the presentation of hanugraha, that's the mandibular spasm can occur. Now that's exactly the clinical presentation of trigeminal neuralgia. Of course, in the majority of the trigeminal neuralgia, it's only the sensory symptoms which are seen. The motor symptoms are very less frequently seen as such. But Anantavata description is exactly the clinical symptoms of the trigeminal neuralgia, which we have already discussed. Then, yasya uttamanga ardham ativa jantoho sambheda toda brahmashula justam पक्षात् दशाहात् अथवा अपि अकस्मात् तस्य अर्थभेदं तृतीया व्यवस्येत अर्धावभेदक where only half of the head is involved and it occurs at regular periodic intervals. That periodic intervals is a sign of a cluster headache, which we have already referred to, Vataja, or in case of Ardhavabhetaka. The Ardhavabhetaka, the periodicity is when it is around the 2 weeks or even 10 days or so on, where the episodes of headache occur and it is limited to half of the head, then it's Ardhavabhetaka. If the same occurs at a shorter interval and if it is having involvement of both the sides of the head area, then it's the Vataja variety. So cluster headache can be categorized into two categories from our clinical point of view, average clinical point of view, as either Ardhavabhetaka or simply Vataja Shirashul. शंखाश्रितो वायुः उदीर्णवेगः कृतायात्रः कफवित्तरक्तैः रजस्तीव्राः प्रथमोति मूर्ध्नि विशेषतश्चापि शङ्खास्तु सुखस्थमेनं खलु शङ्खकाख्यं महर्षयो वेदविदुःपुराणाः व्याधिं वदन्ति उद्गतं मृत्युकल्पं विशत्सहस्रैरपि दुर्निवारम्. Now Shankaka is a condition which is absolutely incurable. Even thousands of the physicians cannot treat that condition and it's as good as death. This is what Sushra has said. The typical presentation would be there would be a pain or headache starting at the area of the temporal area or maybe in the murdha, that's in the superior part of the head, which would be acute and severe, and there would be the vayu udirna vegaha, the movement of the vata would be affected. Now what we see now is as vomiting, a headache followed by vomiting, and vomiting which doesn't relieve the headache is also an important clinical sign of an intracranial space occupying lesion. And most possibly the Shankaka according to Sushruta is a intracranial space occupying lesion which is very difficult to treat. Now of course with some surgical treatment some of the conditions are managed, but according to Sushruta it is incurable as such. With this the chapter is over. इति सुश्रुतसंहितायाम् उत्तरतन्त्रान्तर्गते शालाक्यतन्त्रे शिरोरोगविज्ञानीयो नाम पञ्चविंशोऽध्यायः. We will go to the next chapter, the शिरोरोगप्रतिषेधाध्यायं व्याख्यास्यामः. यतो भगवान् धन्वन्तरिः. The therapeutic protocol of the शिरोरोgas mentioned by Sushruta. In general, in all the शिरोरोgas, वातव्याधिविधिः कार्यः शिरोरोगे अनिलात्मके पयो अनुपानं सेवेत घृतं तैलम् अथापि च वातापि वा. The general protocols of treatment used in the Vatavyadhi, they can be used in the treatment of Vataja Shiroroga, and the milk and ghrita, ghee or taila, the sneha dravyas have to be given in large quantities. Other drugs, other food substances which can be given are mudgan, kulathan, mashamscha, khadetcha nishikevalan, katu ushnamscha sasarpishkan, ushnamcha anupaya pibedva payasa tailam takkalkam vatmanavaha. In the cluster headache conditions, diet is one of the important issue, and the dietary protocol would be having more protein content as such. Now what Sushruta has suggested is exactly the same, words used are different. He says the green gram or horse gram or black gram has to be given at night with katu ushna dravyas, some spicy food materials, and ghrita also has to be added. So you prepare a preparation with these greens, and that has to be taken with the milk, or their kalka also can be given. Vatagna siddhaiः क्षीरेश्च सुखोष्णैः सेकमाचरेत तत्सिद्धैः पायसेर्वापि सुखोष्णैः लेपेच्छिरः सिन्नैर्वा मत्स्यपिशितैः कृषिरैर्वा ससैन्धवैः चन्दन उत्पलकुष्ठैर्वा सुश्लक्ष्णैः मगधायुतैः स्निग्धस्तैलं नष्टं स्यात् कुलीररससाधितं वरुणादौ गणे क्षुण्य क्षीरम् अर्धोदकं पचेत क्षीरशेषं च तन्मुख्यं शीतं सारम् उपाहरेत ततो मधुरकैः सिद्धं नस्ये तत्पूजितं हविः तस्मिन् विपक्वे क्षीरे तु पेयं सर्पिश्च शर्करं धूमं च यथाकालं स्नैहिकं व्यजयेत् भिषक. Now, in the other options of the treatment are local application of lepa, which could be with Vatagna Dravyas or milk, or maybe Seka with Vatagna Dravya Kashaya or milk, or Lepa with the Payasa, or then Matsya Pishila, the flesh of the fish, or the other food, Saindava Yukta Krishara, or the drugs like Chandana Uttara, etc., Varnadigana, these are used, and the Kshirapaka, these can also be given. And Dhumapana also is, Snehika Dhumapana also is suggested as a protocol of the treatment in Vataja Shirashula. Pana Abhyandana Nasyeshu Basti Karmena Sechane Vidadhya Trayutam Bhiman Balapelam Athapiva. In the for the Vataja variety of the Shirashula, the Trayurta Ghrita or Trayurta Sneha with the Pana, which can be given for internal administration, external application, as well as Nasya. भोजेच्च रसैः स्निग्धैः पयोभिर्वासु संस्कृतैः. Any snigdha ahara with milk has to be given in sufficient quantities. Pitta rakta samutthano shiro rogo nimarayet shiro lepaiः ससर्पिष्कैः परिशेकैश्च शीतलैः क्षीर ईक्षुरस धान्याम्ल mastu क्षौद्रसिताजलैः. In case of Pittaja and Raktaja variety of the Shirashula, the treatment has to be Shita Virya Dravyas, and it has to be given a Shita Lepa application with the cold substances, with the ghee, or Shita Parisheka can be given with the Ikshurasa, this sugar cane juice, or Dhanyamla, Mastu, etc. Nala, Vanjula, Khaslara, Chandana, Uttala Padmakehi, Vamsha, Shaivala, Yasyahva, Musta, Ampurha Sayurihi, Shirapralepehi, Sakratihi, Vaisarpeshcha Yathabidihi, Madhureishcha, Mukhalepehi, Nasya Karmabhirevacha. The Shitavirya Dravyas like Nalavanjula, etc., they have to be given in the form of applied in the form of a lepa, or they also can be given in the Nasya. Asapanihi, Vivekescha, Pathescha, Snehavastibihi, Kshirasarpirhitam Nasyam Masaba Jangala Shubha. Kshirasarpir, milk with the ghee, is given in the astrap in the form of astrapana, or can be given used for the preparation for the virechana, or Snehabasti or Nasya can also be given. Uttaladi Vipakvena Kshirena Asthapanam Hidam Bhojanam Jangalarasihi Sarpishaja Anuasanam Madhurehi Kshirasarpistu Snehanecha Sasarkaram. The Uttaladi Dravyas can be given as Asthapana with the milk, Asthapana Basti, or food also has to be given sufficient nourishment, and with the Jangalarasa, non-vegetarian food also can be given. With the ghee, Anuvasana Basti is given, or Shira Sarpi also is given. Pitta Raktagnam Uddishta Manchanyabhi Tadhitam. Pitta Rakta Hara Chikitsa of protocol of any other form can be used in that condition. Then in case of the Kafaja Shiroroga, Kafochitam Shirorogam Jayet Kafanimaranihi, Shiro Vireki, Wamanihi, Tikshnihi, Gandushatharanihi, Acham Chapayet Sarpihi, Swede Chapi Abhikshnashaha, Shiro Madhukasarena, Snigdham Chapi Virejayet, Ingurasya Tvachavapi Meshashangasya Vabhishakam. Kafaja Shiroroga, Shiro Virechana, Vamana, Tishna Gandusha, or Sarpipana also can be given, and along with the drugs like Inguditela, etc. Abhyameva Kritam Vartihi Dhumapane Prayajayet Ghayam Katphalachurnam Kavalascha Kapapaha Sarala Kushta Sharangeshta Deva Kashtihi Saraushisi Kshirapiste Salavanehi Sakosnehi Lepet Shiraha. Dhumapana with the Ingudi and Madhuka is again suggested as such. Dhumapana prepared with the Bharti of Ingudi and Madhuka, and Katphala Churna Kavala can be given, Kavala Graha with the Katphala Churna, and the other drugs like Sarala Kushta, they can be used for lepa with the salt. Yavashashikoyoshcha annam yoshakshara samayakam patola mudga kaulathihi matravad bhojayet rasehi. Food also has to be processed with the kshara or tikatu with yava and shashtika, lagu ahara, with, or maybe patola, mudga, etc. they have to be given. Shiroroge Tridoshathe Tridoshatno Vidirishah Sarpipanam Sheshena Puranam Vadishantihi. In the Tridoshaja variety, all the Tridoshatna protocols have to be used, and Purana Ghrita also is suggested. Kshayaje, in the Kshayaja variety, Kshayam Asadya Kartavyo Brahmano Vidihi. Pane Nasyecha Sarpisyadu Vatagna Mudhre Ishtam Kshaya Kasapaham Chapra Sarpi Pachelamam Viduho. In the Kshaya variety, all Brahmana protocol have to be used, and whatever the treatment mentioned in the Kshaya Kasa also are suggested in the treatment there. In the Krimi variety, Krimi Bihi, Bakshamanasya, Vakshade Shirasah Kriya, Nasyehi Shonitam Tadyata, Tena Murchanti Chantavaha, Maktaha Shonitagandhena Samayanti Rastradaha, Tesham Nirharanam Karyam Tato Murthavirechanehi, Hrisva Shigruka Bhijirva Kansa Nili Samaitehi, Krimignehi Apitescha Mutravistehi Upajareta, Putimatse Yudan, Dhuman, Krimignashta Prayojeta, Bhojanani Krimignani, Panani Vividhani Ja. In the Krimi variety, the Krimi have to be extracted out. When I say Krimi, it could be like visible maggots, which are rare in the sinus. It can be there, but it is a rare situation. And to extract them, Srishta says like Repa with the Nasya with the Shonita, Rakta has to be given in the form of Nasya. And due to that smell of the blood, the Krimis, they would come out and they have to be extracted out. Or Avapira Nasya with the Shigru Bija or Kamsenila, that's the sediments present over the copper vessel or bronze vessel, has to be used for Avapira Nasya. Or the Krimigna Dhupana also is suggested, and Krimigna Annapana has to be given. Suryavarte Vidhatavyam Nasya Karma Abhivesharam. In the Suryavarta, Nasya Karma is suggested, and the food would be Bhojanam Jangala Prayam Kshiranna Vikriti Kritam. Snigdha Ahara with the Jangala Mamsa and Kshiranna are suggested. Ardha Vedake, Tatha Ardha Vedake Vyadau, Pratam Anyatya Yad Bhavet, Shirisha Mulaka Parehi, Shirisha Mulaka Parehi, Avapido Anayohitaha. Vamshamulaka Karpuram Evam Avapidam Prayojayat Avapido Hitaschata Vacha Magadikaitaha Madhukena Avapidova Madhuna Sahasanyutaha Manashila Avapidova Madhuna Chandanenava. In the Ardha conditions, different sorts of the Avapidanasya are suggested. Drugs which could be used for Avapidanasya could be Shirishamulaka, Vamsha or Vacha or Shunti or Pipali. These are the drugs which could be used. Tesha Mante Hitam Nasyan Sarbihi Madhura Anvitam. After the Avapidanasya, Madhura or the Snigdhanasya has to be given and with the Madhura Rasa Dravyas. Sariva Utpala Kusthani Madhukam Chamrapeshiram Sarpihi Taila Ito Lepo Dvayo Rapi Sukhavaha Esheva Prayaptaviha Shiro Roge Kavatmake. In both Ardhavapetaka as well as Suryavarta, the Lepa of Sariva Utpala Kushtha can be used, and they also can be used in Kapaja variety. Anantavate Kartavyaha Suryavartaharo Vidhi Sirabhyadhascha Kartavyo Anantavata Prashante Aharascha Vidhatavyo Bhatapitta Vinashanaha Madhu Mastaka Sanyama Ghata Pureshcha Bhojanam. And the Anantavata bloodletting Sirabhyadha is also suggested as a treatment, and the other food is given by Vatapittahara Ahara Madhu and Mastaka Ghata Pura prepared with the Puri prepared with the Ghata, and Madhu also had to be given. Shirasarpi Prashansanti Nasye Panecha Shankhake Jangalanam Rase Sniddehi Aharashchadrasya Sede Shatavarim Tidan Krishnan Madhukam Nilamutpalam Dhruvam Punarnavam Chaiva Lepe Madhu Abachare Sadhu Abachare Avacharet Mahasugandha Matava Palindim Chamrapeshram Shirashchat Parishekan Pratehamshat Prayajayat. In the Shankhaka, which is incurable condition, the temporary relief of the symptoms can occur by giving Brahmana Aharas, Jangal Mamsarasa, Snigdha Ahara, Shatavaritila, etc. And the local application of the drugs like local application in the form of Parisheka or Pradeha Lepa can be given with the Durva Punarnava, etc. These are the protocols of the treatment. Then Avapidastu Deyo Atra Suryavarta Nivaranaha. Suryavarta Avapidanasya also can be given in Shankaka. Krimi Kshaya Krutau Hitva Shiro Rogesha Buddhiman Madhutela Samayukte Shiramsi Ativirechayat Paschat Sarshapatailena Tato Nasyam Prajaveta. In the Krimija and Kshayaja condition, Shiro Vilechana is not suggested. In all other conditions, a Shiro Vilechana can be given. Shiro Vilechana in the sense Vilechana Nasya can be given with Madhu and Tela. न च इच्छन्ति व्रजन्ति एवं स्निग्धस्विनांसतोऽभिषेक पश्चात् उपचरेत् सम्यक् शिराणाम् अधमोक्षणैः. If nasya is virechan nasya is not possible, or if the patient doesn't prefer that, then in such conditions after snehan and svedana Siravedha is suggested. With this, the treatment are of netraroga, षट्सप्तति नेत्ररोगाः, दश अष्टादश कर्णजाः, एकत्रिंशत् घ्राणगताः, शिरसि एकादशैव च इति विस्तरतो दृष्टाः सलक्षणचिकित्सिताः. These conditions of different organs like netra, that's the Shalakya Vyadhis, 18 of Karnaja Vyadhi, 31 Nasaja Vyadhi, or Ekadasha Sirogata Vyadhi are discussed in this set of chapters. संहितायाम् अधीताः सप्तषष्टिः मुखामयाः एतावन्तो यथास्थूलमुत्तमाङ्गगताः अस्मिन् शास्त्रे निगदिताः संख्यारूपचिकित्सैः. The Mukha Vyadhi are mentioned in the previous chapters, Sutrasthana and Chikitsasthana, and hence it completes the Shalakya Tantra. It is Sushrutamitaayam Uttara Tantra Shalakya Tantra Shiroroga Pratishedo Nama Shatvavinshodhyayah. It is Sri Bhagavata Dhanvantare Navapadishtayam Maharshina Sushrutacharya Namiricitayam Sushruta Samhitayam Uttara Tantra Pragargatam Shalakya Tantram Samaptam. One part of the Uttara Tantra completed, the Shalakya Tantra are discussed. In the next we will discuss about the Grahas and then the systemic disorders. Right, there are no questions, so we will wind up today. We will continue in the next session with the Graha.